Chapter 5. My Perfect Mom and Our Perfect Osmond Cousins. My mom made my malto meal lumpy, just the way I liked it. She showed her love for me by doing things. But we were two very different people. I was wired for connection. She was not. I saw her as a beautiful, untouchable rose that protected herself, not with prickly thorns, but with a wall. Or maybe I just imagined the wall because I was ultra-sensitive and needed a lot more personal interaction. Second cousins to 70s TV stars Donny and Marie Osmond, my mother was the picture of perfection all the way from PTA president to homemaker to adored choir director of our East Bay Latter-day Saint community. The problem? I wanted her all to myself. I wanted to sit at the table and eat biscuits with her and have a meaningful, unrushed conversation. The Osmond genealogical family tree had a way of sprouting tall, long-waisted, porcelain-skinned people with large white teeth and chocolate wavy hair. My mom was no exception. Still, she had her own insecurities of which she kept tight rein. As our ward choir director, she would flash her big, bright Osmond smile and wave her baton to the rhythm of joyful hallelujahs. Yet I never had the ability to reach inside her and truly know if she served out of mere duty or out of her love for the gospel. She once told me when I was around 9 that she didn't believe in Satan. I guess I needed to introduce her to her son, my extremely obnoxious younger brother. In 1965, right before my 10th birthday, the Osmond Brothers came to San Francisco to perform. Mom invited them to our Bay Area home for a family day, which they accepted with enthusiasm. Our mother, elegant, efficient, and organized, was a perfect hostess. Nothing could be too clean or too shiny. How would I ever measure up? Especially when she told me I inherited my dad's sloppy gene. Thanks, Mom. After playing in the backyard with my siblings and me, 7-year-old Donny decided to go inside. In doing so, he mistook my mom's spotlessly clean sliding glass door for an open one and ran right into it. After a good smack to his braces, instead of whining, that little guy simply grinned from ear to ear. That evening, the Osmonds joined us for a rewarding night of music. My cousins, siblings, and I huddled on the carpet and watched with rapt attention as Alan, Wayne, Meryl, and Jay took their places up front in our spotless living room. It's like we had our very own front row seat to the Andy Williams show. I glanced over at little Donny, who was enjoying the music along with us. It seemed as though he kept smiling at our perfect mother, who was the unintended cause of his injured mouth. Even when her uber-clean glass door caused bodily harm, she still came out a winner. I don't think I ever saw Donny without a smile. He was starting to make a few appearances with his brothers on the show. To think that little budding performer had no idea that his leap to stardom was right around the corner. We didn't get to meet 6-year-old Marie, who wasn't with them on the trip. The 4 brothers sang a fun assortment of numbers such as Oralee, Mr. Sandman, and Sing a Rainbow. Then they sang a song which they dedicated to their mom. I Wouldn't Trade the Silver in My Mother's Hair was a gorgeous tribute. I glanced over at Olive Osmond, who was beaming with pride. After our cousin's wonderful performance, my dad boldly announced that his kids would be next. Wait, what? He decided we were going to sing for the Osmonds. From the time my 3 siblings and I were knee-high to a duck, we had been singing 4-part harmony a cappella for various cultural events and church meetings. We were used to performing in front of large crowds. But for the Osmond Brothers? On center stage, we chose our favorite song, Side by Side, our enthusiasm matching theirs as the famous brothers cheered us on. This was a moment in time that helped me appreciate my family tree, boughs filled with musically gifted ancestors going back many generations to the beginnings of Mormonism. As my eyes surveyed the room with its abundance of laughter and bright snowy smiles, my heart sang joyfully. I felt so blessed to have such a culturally rich Mormon heritage. Not everyone has a perfect mom, but I had one. For in her beautiful, resplendent self was hidden a secret more shaming than shame itself. Her fear of not being perfect.